Gonna add a bathroom in my basement. What's a permit for? Why do I need a permit? It seems like it would slow things down.
A permit is something where the city gets involved and they have inspectors that are, they're licensed and tested in those specific fields they inspect to make sure things are done to the code of whatever trade it is, whether it's building, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, stuff like that, to make sure that the things are done in compliance to the code. So the permitting process, in essence, is to help make sure that everything's done right along the way so that you don't have failures prematurely. Say, you frame up a whole bathroom and it's not framed properly, and then 2 years later, all the drywall's cracking and falling apart because the framing wasn't done right. Or, the plumbing wasn't pitched properly underground, or the fittings weren't used right, and all of a sudden every 6 months your bathroom's flooded and it's all moldy and destroyed. So the permitting process essentially is a safeguard to make sure that whoever's getting the work done and paying for this process is getting it done properly. And it can slow things down a little bit if not timed properly or planned properly. But when it's planned out and everything's noted ahead of time and everything's scheduled, it doesn't slow things down tremendously, and it does make sure everything's done right. And then you're also in compliance with the city in case you ever sell your house. You don't have any issues with them saying that this isn't up to par, up to code, or you got to open a wall or tear this out. So I think it could help in that sense.
So it sounds like if I hire somebody, regardless of trade, plumbing, electrical, mechanical, whatever, I'd want to make sure I get a permit.
That would be the best way to handle it. I know some people may want to not pull a permit just to not deal with the hassle or have things sped up a little bit so you don't have to wait on inspections. But, I think it would be the best all-around product and just best case scenario overall to have the permitting process and inspections completed properly. That way you're not dealing with any aftermath after the fact.
So if you want to get a hold of a licensed plumber, call Carl Long Plumbing at 216-463-2463.